Hello and welcome to the Tough Love with Teresa podcast. Challenging the way you think about health, wellness, and disease. Empowering you with foundational knowledge so you can positively affect your health through a series of small, seemingly insignificant daily choices. Hi, my name is Teresa Flawed. I'm the owner of Empower and Flourish, my health and wellness company where I help my clients to improve or reverse their symptoms so they can live the abundant life they were created for. Today's episode is titled, Are My Daily Choices Directly Related to the Quality of My Health? Most people believe that their daily lifestyle choices aren't that closely related to the quality of their health. I think most of us believe that we need to eat right and exercise in order to be healthy, but when questioned, few of us have concrete answers as to what that actually means. When I first started questioning how my daily choices were affecting my health, I had tremendous difficulty finding answers. I had worked in the medical field for my entire adult life, so I thought I knew a lot about health. Boy, was I wrong. What I knew about was chronic disease management. I knew about what medications were most often prescribed for what group of symptoms. And I knew how to treat an acute episode of insert symptom here. I quickly realized that if I was confused and couldn't easily find answers, then it was likely confusing to lots of other people. That's when I decided to start at the beginning. I pretended like I knew nothing about health. I approached this topic objectively and started reading everything I could find about health and wellness. Much of the information I found was contradicting. Individual resources talked about specific diets as being the cure or the answer to everyone's problems. Other sources touted specific supplements or superfoods as the magic answer. I spent thousands of hours and several $1,000s on reference books, cookbooks, courses, supplements, superfoods, and kitchen appliances in pursuit of answers. Over time, patterns began to emerge. I continued to pray for wisdom and discernment, and I stubbornly refused to give up, determined to find the answers. You see, I was quite sick, and the doctors had given up on me, resorting to prescribing pain relievers and muscle relaxers, along with platitudes about how lucky I was that it wasn't worse. They offered advice about seeking disability and pursuing rehab to learn how to better perform activities of daily living in such a way that I could conserve energy. Nobody was talking about improving my quality life or about my getting any better. They just wanted to manage my symptoms. At my sickest, I was only 35 years old. My husband and I were raising a house full of teenage boys. We had a mortgage and a truckload of student loan debt. Giving up was just not an option. And then my symptoms got worse. I started having chest pain, and then a new set of symptoms appeared. Premature atrial contractions, commonly referred to as heart palpitations. Now, a few palpitations are not uncommon after consuming energy drinks, lots of caffeine, or if you're dehydrated, but I was having a lot of them. I went to the emergency department when they first started because I thought I was having a heart attack. It turns out I was having an average of 8,000 premature atrial contractions in 24 hours. That's more than 300 an hour. I underwent all the normal medical tests, including a cardiac stress test and an echocardiogram. Everything appeared to be normal, so the cardiologist recommended I take an antiarrhythmic medication just to lessen the symptoms. I took that medication for a few weeks before realizing that it was not the best choice for me. All medications have side effects, and the benefits versus the potential risks should always be considered before starting a new medication. But this specific medication actually had a black box warning and was quite dangerous. I continued to pray for wisdom and discernment. I knew that I was created on purpose and for a purpose, and I longed to serve God. But it's very difficult to see past your own issues. your own pain, and your own circumstances when you're sick and feel like all of your energy goes into just surviving. One day, my research about health and wellness and about what being healthy actually means, I stumbled across a reference that mentioned food sensitivity testing. I had a lot of trouble finding a practitioner that would offer this test, but once I did, the results changed my life. Once I stopped consuming the foods my body was reacting to, I felt 50% better. And this improvement only took a few days. The brain fog lifted and much of my pain melted away. Then my heart palpitations started to diminish in frequency, and I knew I was onto something. So my prayers and my research increased. Over the next few years, I took more classes, did quite a bit of experimenting, and eventually created the Romans 12 curriculum, which I now teach to my clients. Now I'm also able to offer food sensitivity testing to my clients, as well as other integrative and functional lab testing. When I was at my sickest, I often questioned, God, why me? Why is this happening to me? And now I realize that I caused a lot of the symptoms and issues myself. My daily food and lifestyle choices directly led to my sickness. And this frustrates me terribly because I have a master's degree in nursing. I've worked in the medical field for my entire adult life. I sought out the specialists. I prayed for answers. And all along, I was the one directly causing the problem. Your daily lifestyle choices are directly related to the quality of your health, but it's not your fault. No one told you, and it's likely nobody else is going to tell you the same way I will. You see, I'm known for my truth-telling, and I am a straight shooter. I realize that doesn't resonate with everybody, so if you're looking for sugarcoating, I'm not your girl. But if you're ready to hear the truth, then watch this video. It's called Healthy for Jesus, and it will give you a great place to start. And then if you'd like, I'd love to hang out with you in our free community. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you so much for listening. Please let me know if I can serve you in any way, and I hope you have an amazing day.